Hey everybody, it's Rob Terry City Guns and Ammo, and today we're doing a revisit of the Ruger American in 7mm PRC. You guys spoke in the comments and I listened, and you guys pointed out a bunch of flaws, and I'm not too big to admit it. I got kind of excited shooting, and I just shot and shot and shot. I give the barrel time to cool between groups, which did not give the rifle the best opportunity to shoot as good as it possibly could. Also, the scope was mounted very high. I thought I was going to need a lot more clearance, so I ordered high scope rings, and as you saw if you watched the original video, it was mounted really high. I bought a set of low scope rings, and that's dropped it down about as low as it possibly can go. So I'm hoping today we can get a little bit better results and leave people feeling a little happier about how I reviewed it. And also I've got a second kind of ammo to test. So first thing, it's going to be this Hornady Precision Hunter. The same stuff I shot in the first video. I didn't get great accuracy with it, but I also have some of the Hornady Match. Now I have been talking with Adam over at the Hootie Hoo channel, and he's fairly unhappy with this rifle. He got not very good accuracy with this Hornady Precision Hunter like I did in the first video, but pretty good with the Match. But like he said, if you're buying this as a hunting rifle, it doesn't really matter if it shoots well with match ammo if it doesn't shoot well with hunting ammo. And I tend to agree with him for that. I didn't buy this as a target gun, I bought this as a hunting gun, so I would like to see it do well with hunting rounds. But once again, we're going to shoot this again just to make sure that we're giving it the best opportunity possible to do well. And so we're going to do some groups with each, we're going to give it some time to cool in between, and just see if we can get a little better accuracy than we got the first time. First off, I just did a different video where I was shooting off the bench. The way that gun was set up, I had to have a little extra height on the lead sled here, so I guess I need to make a little bit of an adjustment. I will tell you one thing that will really probably help out quite a bit is, and other people pointed out, and they're very, very right, is with how high that scope was mounted, I could not get a very good cheek weld. I can't necessarily get the best cheek weld in the world with this. I could still maybe use a little bit of a stock riser, but it's way, way, way better than it was with that other set of rings. Alright, apparently changing out the scope rings made a way bigger difference in the point of impact than I thought, so I had to go pretty much sight this thing in from the get-go. So we're going to do a 5-shot group. After I got it sighted in, I let it cool. Barrel's nice and cool now. We're going to do a 5-shot group with the Hornady Precision Hunter. Then we'll do a 5-shot group with the Hornady Match. And then we'll get some measurements of both of them so I can let you know what it shot. Alrighty. So see here. Alrighty, we're just going to go for the middle target, or middle bullseye on that target. Actually, I take that back. We're going to go for the lower left dot, just because I like how there's not much black around it. I feel like you can pick up holes just a little bit better. There we go. So that one, we're looking about 1.5 inches left, 1/2 inch high. Again, we're not really too concerned about where the rounds are hitting. We're just looking at group sizes. Those two holes are pretty darn close to each other. Looks like there's only about a ½ inch gap in between them. So we're off to a good start, I think. Boy, you know, right now it's really stacking these in there. This is far better results than I got in the first video so far. So that's only a 3-shot group. And a lot of people might go, oh, that's a really good 3-shot group. We should stop there before we screw it up. But I really like the idea of shooting more rounds. I mean, right now, honestly, we're only looking at probably a hair over a ½ inch group. I could definitely cover all 3 of those with a quarter, maybe a nickel. It's a really good 3-shot group. So let's screw it up. Boy, that's stacked right in there too. And maybe widened out the group a little bit. We're probably looking about 3/4 of an inch if I had to guess. I'd still probably cover all those with a quarter, I'm guessing. Shot. Not bad. That's got to be real close to an inch. But like I said, at the end of the video, I'll go get the target. We'll do some measurements. That is way, way better than I got the first video. That's a lot better than Hootie Who got in his video with the Precision Hunter ammo. With factory ammo, I would be fairly okay with that. I'd be willing to hunt with this if I can get those kind of results consistently. So now we're just going to give it a couple minutes, get the barrel cool again. Try to keep everything as fair as humanly possible, and then we'll try out the Hornady Match and see how that stuff shoots. So we'll give it a few minutes to cool, and we'll be right back with you, because yeah, it is hot. Alrighty, now that the barrel's had an opportunity to cool down quite well, get adjusted here a little better, we're going to see how this match ammo works. If I can find my target. It's somewhere over there. There we go. Alright, so this time we're going to shoot at the bottom right bull. And this, once again, is the Hornady Match ammo. I did make a slight adjustment. I adjusted it just a little bit right. But while this was cooling down. But once again, we're not really worried about where the bullets are landing. We're looking at group size only. It's the only thing that we're concerned about. Here we go. That one, we're looking about almost exactly an inch low, an inch left. That's about a ½ inch off from the first one. That one moved just a touch more. Interesting. So I'm actually getting a far worse group than I got out of the Hornady Match. I mean, out of the Hornady Precision Hunter. Boy, interesting. We're looking at probably about an 1.5 inch spread with that Hornady Match. I think at least in this case, the Precision Hunter wins. It's interesting. Well, we're going to keep shooting it. I'm going to come up with some hand loads at some point. I got to find some reloading dies for this, and then I haven't had any luck finding much in the way of brass or really even bullets this heavy. Although I thought it'd be interesting to try it with some like 162s or 160s, and they'd be probably moving pretty quick. I mean, 160s, I bet we could push them probably 3,200 feet per second. Maybe faster, I'm not sure. But there's also the thing of finding reloading data, which, you know, this is such a new cartridge. There's not a lot I've been able to find so far. So we'll see how this cartridge progresses. I was shocked at how poor match ammo just worked for me, but I'm fairly happy with how well the Precision Hunter worked. There also is things like break-in. It could tighten up as we get more rounds through it. That's not uncommon to have happen. But yeah, we're gonna keep shooting it, and I'll keep you guys updated as we shoot it more, and kind of let you know what I think. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching the videos, as always. I hope you guys are a little more happy about how I conducted this review of the Ruger American 7mm PRC. If you have any other suggestions, feel free to hit me up in the comments, and if you haven't done so previously, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, it would help me out tremendously. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, I promised you targets with measurements. Here's for the 7 PRC. The Precision Hunter, the widest spread I could find was a .82. So that shot pretty darn well. The Hornady Match, 1.6 inches. Granted, if we didn't have this flyer way over here, it would have been a lot better. And I'm not going to guarantee that I didn't maybe make a bad trigger pull. I mean, I'm human, it happens. But that's the measurement, 1.6. I'm happy with Precision Hunter. Keep shooting like that. I will definitely hunt with this rifle and be pretty happy with it. So, interesting results, especially considering my first results and then like the results that Adam over at the Hootie Hoo channel had. Interesting. I just hope it keeps shooting like that with Precision Hunter.